When did you start thinking of capture your flag?
My pathway dug into beyond digital media into research and interviewing when I got out of business school at Duke University and started to work at a technology market research firm where the work involved going out and interviewing leaders of industry in a particular space, gathering that information, synthesizing that information, and then producing research that would then people would buy to then plan their business strategies. I loved the research, coming up with the questions, going out and meeting these amazingly inspirational and innovative minds that were working on the forefront of technology markets, and then gathering it back and then modeling it out in a way where I could present it back and say, here's my contribution to the future of RFID. And I became more and more interested in the future of personal and professional development, like personal human development. So I knew that my time at the research firm was coming to an end at the end of 2008, and I wanted to move on to figure out what's next. And I just said, I need to apply this interviewing and this research to human development and lean on, what inspires me. And that was the knowledge sharing focus of TED. It's like, I don't know what that's going to look like, but maybe I could use one of those technologies that we've been researching for all these years, like online video, and give it a whirl.
What's the road where humanity and economics meets at an individual level?
I haven't figured it out yet. I wouldn't call myself a successful businessman by any means. It's been a really hard road, but a well-fought pursuit. And the reason it's been well fought and continues to be well fought is because I believe, as does Andrew, that it's meaningful work, that our work leaves behind a legacy that others will benefit from. We haven't figured out the magic packaging, or promotion of the content, but it lives and it will, be packaged and distributed in ways that we can't think possible right now because we're still recording the interviews year over year. New technologies and mobile technology especially, and editing technology as well, are making it more and more possible for storytelling to be shared and repurposed in more connected ways with an audience. And that's super exciting. But back to the big piece of really the economics and the humanity intersecting, that's what it's all about, isn't it? That's what we're all trying to figure out. We want to live a meaningful life. We want to have a fulfilling career, but we don't know the answers. And we're progressively not reliant on traditional means of finding answers or finding kind of at least guidance that previous generations may have found. As a result, we're all just still constantly struggling, to put it all together in a way that makes sense for us. And I don't know if that struggle ever ends, but I know that having some of these resources available will at least help people navigate their journeys a bit more informed. And they'll make better decisions because of it. They'll see new possibilities because of it. And hopefully they'll be happier. And it's a small contribution. The scale of our work is minuscule compared to what a large organization like a Google and YouTube can bring to bear. But one that's meaningful and one that's has its place in helping others. And progressively people discover it and they apply it and they share it, and that to me is meaningful. And that's how I define success. Is that as long as it's being used, I'm happy. I know, and I know I'm a faulted human being and a business person, that it could be used in so many better ways if I only had more resources or have taken different approaches. But I've come to terms with that. I'm not going to be perfect, and I'm not going to be able to execute on all those opportunities, or see all those opportunities, and that's okay. Let's just keep on putting the content out. It's at the intersection of humanity and economics and career and life, and let's just keep rolling with it as best we possibly can, because it does help people, one person at a time, one community at a time, and that's all we can do.